Your brain is being hijacked every day, and you don't even realize it. Right now, you might be living like a zombie, running on autopilot, making disastrous decisions and destroying relationships without understanding why. The truth is that there's a chemical accumulating in your brain right now, turning you into an inferior version of yourself. This chemical doesn't just steal your ability to concentrate. It literally makes your neurons die. Even more shocking, you're probably sabotaging your own brain with a habit you consider harmless, a habit that 9 out of 10 people engage in without knowing they're destroying their own minds. Today, I'm going to reveal how your brain goes into zombie mode, the 4 symptoms that nobody connects to the real cause of this, and most importantly, how to reverse this process before it's too late. Because ignoring this isn't just harmful, it's irreversible. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel and reclaim power over your brain. Imagine your brain as an ultra-modern factory that never stops. Even when you're sleeping, this factory keeps running, processing memories, cleaning toxins, repairing damage. This factory has 2 fundamental control systems, and pay close attention here because this is crucial. The first is your internal biological clock, the circadian rhythm. Think of it as the factory boss who knows exactly when it's time to increase or decrease production. The second system is even more fascinating. It's called sleep pressure, also known as homeostatic pressure, and it works like a battery that drains throughout the day. But here's the detail nobody tells you. This battery is controlled by a specific chemical called adenosine. I'll explain it in a way you'll never forget. Every thought you have, every emotion you feel, every movement you make, all of this burns energy. And when your brain burns energy, it produces adenosine as a byproduct. It's like the smoke from brain combustion. This adenosine accumulates in your neurons like a bill that grows during the day. And when the bill gets too high, your brain says, "Enough, we need to sleep now." That's why you feel that natural drowsiness at the end of the day. But now comes the twist that will leave you speechless. Remember I mentioned a habit that 9 out of 10 people do without knowing they're destroying their own minds? The time for truth has arrived. The villain of the story is caffeine consumed after 2 p.m. And look, I know you're probably thinking, but it's just a little afternoon coffee. Hold on, let me show you what really happens in your brain. Caffeine is like an extremely intelligent molecular thief. It doesn't remove adenosine from your brain. That would be impossible. What it does is much smarter and more dangerous. It steals adenosine's place in your neurons' receptors. Imagine adenosine is a key trying to open the sleep lock. Caffeine is a fake key that takes the place of the real one. Result? Adenosine keeps accumulating, but you don't feel drowsy. It's like you have a huge credit card debt, but the bank doesn't send you the bill. When the caffeine effect wears off, usually between 6 to 8 hours later, all that accumulated adenosine hits at once. That's why you feel even more tired and need more caffeine. It's a vicious cycle that's destroying your natural ability to sleep. Now I'm going to reveal something that will make you understand why you've been acting so different lately. There are 4 specific symptoms that show when your brain has entered zombie mode. And I bet you'll recognize yourself in at least 3 of them. Symptom 1. Destroyed attention. Here your attention becomes a broken filter. Pay attention to this explanation because it's pure gold. There's a structure in your brain called the thalamus. Think of it as the most important doorman in the world. It sits at the entrance of your brain deciding which information can enter and which should be ignored. When you sleep well, this doorman is super professional. He only lets through what's important. Your boss's voice in a meeting, the traffic light, conversations with your family. But when you're sleep deprived, it's like this doorman got drunk. You know what happens? You can't concentrate on the important presentation, but you perfectly notice the conversation of colleagues 3 desks away. Your brain completely loses control of what should or shouldn't be perceived. That's why you feel overwhelmed and scattered all the time. Symptom 2. Disastrous decisions. This one is devastating because when this symptom appears, everything becomes rewarding. Let me explain what happens in your reward system. When you sleep well, your brain has a very precise ruler to measure worth it versus not worth it. This ruler is controlled by dopamine, the neurotransmitter of motivation and reward. But when you don't sleep, some dopaminergic receptors simply shut down. The result is catastrophic. Your ruler breaks. That sweet you'd normally resist? Now it's totally worth it. Spending money on something unnecessary? Seems like a great idea. Procrastinating an important task to watch videos on your phone? Makes perfect sense. That's why you make decisions at night that the next day you think, how did I do that? It wasn't lack of willpower. It was your sleep-deprived brain completely distorting your reward system. Here on the channel I have a video that also talks about dopamine. It will appear for you in the video description. And look, if you're enjoying this information and want more content like this, leave a like now and subscribe to the channel. Seriously, this helps me a lot and ensures you don't miss the next videos. And while we're at it, comment below which of these symptoms you most identify with. This will help me create even more targeted content for you. Symptom 3. Toxic relationships. This symptom makes you a difficult person to live with, and you don't even realize it. There's a structure called the amygdala. Think of it as your brain's security system. Normally, it's well balanced, detecting real threats and ignoring false alarms. But when you don't sleep, this amygdala becomes hyperactive. It's like the security system is faulty and starts sounding alarms for anything. That neutral expression from your colleague, your brain interprets it as hostility. An innocent comment from your partner? It becomes a personal offense. Result? Unnecessary conflicts, arguments over nonsense, strained relationships. And the worst part, you can't correctly interpret other people's emotions. It's like you're wearing distorted glasses to see the social world. Symptom 4. Fragmented memory. Fourth and final symptom, and this is the scariest. Your memory starts to fail in a specific way. There's a structure called the hippocampus. It's your brain's central file, responsible for forming new memories. When you don't sleep, the hippocampus literally shrinks. It's not a metaphor. Brain cells actually die. It's like a hard drive that's losing storage space. That's why you forget where you put your keys, people's names, important conversations you had yesterday. And here's the most frightening point. Part of this damage is irreversible. Every poorly slept night is a lost opportunity for your brain to repair itself and consolidate memories. That's why people with chronic sleep deprivation have a higher risk of developing dementia and Alzheimer's. But calm down, take a deep breath with me. Not all is lost. Your brain has an incredible capacity to regenerate when you give it the right conditions. I'm going to give you 3 golden rules that will transform your life in a matter of weeks. Rule number 1. Respect adenosine. Stop taking caffeine after 2 p.m. I know it seems difficult, but think of it this way. You're allowing your brain to function the way it was designed to function. The natural pressure to sleep needs to happen. Rule number 2. Create the perfect environment. Your bedroom needs to be a temple of sleep. Dark as a cave, cool as a refrigerator, silent as a library. Invest in blackout curtains. Keep the temperature between 64-70 degrees Fahrenheit. Use earplugs if necessary. Rule number 3. Consistency is everything. Sleep and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Your brain loves routine, and when you're consistent, it starts preparing for sleep automatically. In 2 weeks, you'll feel the difference. In a month, it'll seem like you've switched brains. Your attention will become laser-focused, your decisions more accurate, your relationships more harmonious, your memory sharper. Your zombie brain isn't laziness, it's not lack of willpower, it's not feeling a bit down. It's pure science. It's accumulated adenosine. It's caffeine sabotaging your sleep. It's neurons dying unnecessarily. Now you have knowledge that most people will never have. You understand that every coffee after 2 p.m. is an assault on your brain, that every poorly slept night is a lost opportunity for regeneration, that your relationships, your decisions, your memory, everything depends on how you treat your sleep. But knowledge without action is just entertainment. So here's my direct challenge for you. For the next 14 days, apply the 3 golden rules I taught you. Stop caffeine after 2 p.m. Transform your bedroom into a temple of sleep. Maintain consistent schedules. Imagine yourself 14 days from now commenting down below, "Man, I thought I was functioning well, but it was just my brain trying to survive." If you're up for this challenge, write, "I'm in." If this video changed your perspective on sleep, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to use neuroscience to create habits that actually stick. Techniques that will transform any area of your life. Don't miss it, because this series is just getting started.